At this point, I don't know if that's his sister or his wife. When we got married, he had put this woman on the phone that said it was his sister, and oh, I'm welcome to the family and all of that, our wife. But yet the same person never reached out to me after that time. She never called, she never messaged unless I messaged her. And then if I messaged her, it'll be something dry. I will reply with an emoji to her status, and then she would just send a reaction emoji or something. But she never really initiated a conversation with me except one time. It was the second time that I had blocked my husband, and she called and she was like, well, I don't really know. She didn't even call, actually. She message and she was like, I don't know what's really going on, but I don't like to see my brother sad, and I don't know what's happening. I called her and I had a conversation with her, and she was like, well, he's not doing anything. I know he's probably not cheating. She laughed. I was like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He doesn't go anywhere. I found out through a WhatsApp status post that it was the little girl's birthday, right? His niece. And I called him and I sent him money to give to her for the kid's birthday. Man, he prompted her to call me back. She didn't call her own. I know, because he told me. And she was thanking me, or whatever. Small conversation. Now, just recently, he's going to tell me that, the reason she doesn't call and all of that is because I had warned her not to be asking for money, to make it look like we're trying to get money from you. And so that's why she doesn't call. I'm like, but you can call on a whole lot of topics. This woman never called to say, how are you doing? How was your day? I'm just trying to see what's going on in your life. Where's your mom? Nothing to get to know who I am as a person. So I just found that a little bit strange, because if you, willingly wanted to talk to me after our wedding, I don't think that was willingly either. I feel like he prompted her to say that stuff because she doesn't show any initiative to actually get to know who I am. And I'm supposed to be her sister-in-law. I mean, you live in there a year and a half. She's got a child, but you're saying that this man lives with them. But I never hear the guy in the background. Never hear him. I hear her. I hear a child. And you're saying that she's married, but I can't verify none of it. And then you go running off when she's coughing and you drop the phone as if that's a life or death situation, like an emergency. Why would you need to do that? What's really going on? And then you're disappearing for 12, 13 hours. And then when you come back, you're saying, oh, I went to grocery store with my sister, or I went, to help her with bags, what? Where's her husband, sir? And then the brother-in-law and trying to make amends and make it look like, oh, well, your husband, he loves you, he cares about you and all of that. You should unblock him. But at the same time, he's, slipping his little flirt in, right? So the brother-in-law, supposedly brother-in-law, is saying that, okay, well, he's got a job, he's working and all that. And my husband ain't never told me about a job he's working. So how is it you trying to make up a story for him saying he's working and he's not even telling me that lie? So anyway, as he starts flirting, I was like, okay, let me just call this man. Unblocked my husband, and I called him. I was like, listen, you can have that guy stop calling me. If you need anybody to fix the situation, it should be you and not some guy that I don't know. I also let him know that he was flirting with me. So now he gets upset. But what you upset for, and you living with your sister? A sister who he most recently told me walking around in a t-shirt with nothing else, snuggling up and getting close to you, and y'all be whispering and all kind of stuff around him. A sister that you be on 1,000 when you defending that person, and you can't even come with the same energy in love or defense from your wife, who's supposed to be me. A sister who he also is saying caters more to you than to him. It's just looking real funny right now. Now, if he is the actual brother-in-law, I'm thinking, why would he even tolerate that? You know what I'm saying? Or is he not even the brother-in-law for real, and he's just working in cahoots with him?